guys, it's Steph, and today I wanted to make a video talking about how to study abroad. The reason why I wanted to do this is because ever since I studied abroad in SNU and made like the Q&A videos and stuff, a lot of you guys send me emails about what major I should choose, how do I study abroad, how do you convince your parents, and so many questions about studying abroad. I guess this is just going to be a general guide on how you could study abroad to any country that you want to go to and how to convince your parents along the way. So before I get started, I have made a video in the past about all the links that I knew for students that want to study abroad in SNU. But for other universities, like universities in Japan or other universities in Korea, I really don't have that much information, and I have no specific information about specific majors. So you have to do that research yourself. And without further ado, I'll go straight into the study abroad guide on how you can study abroad to any country you want to. First off, you have to decide whether you're going to go study abroad in high school or university. If you want to go study abroad in a high school, I actually have no information on that because I have never been to study abroad in high school before. I'm pretty sure if you do some research, you could find some plans. So high school, let's put that aside. And if you decide to go study abroad for university, you have to either choose if you want to go after you enter university in your country or to study full-time as an international student. I went to study abroad through a university that I got accepted to in Japan. Actually, I really wanted to go study abroad. That's why when I applied for universities, I tried to apply for universities that did have study abroad programs. In Japan, that would be the university I attend, which is Akita International University, or another good one, Kansai Gaidai. I'm pretty sure there are universities abroad as well that do have international programs or partnerships with universities outside of your home countries. For information on that, you should go to your home university, ask your advisor, read some pamphlets about the study abroad programs in your university and stuff like that. Next, about money, especially in Korea. I have also made a video on this as well in the past. I'll leave that in the link below. But as of money, if you guys are struggling with money, unless you find a scholarship for yourself, it's gonna be hard to go to that country because of course you're gonna need to financially support yourself, right? I would highly recommend to look up scholarships that you could go to, and this too, you guys, you have to do the research yourself. Study abroad, even if my scholarship was given to me because I went through a program in my university. Even if the scholarship and the program was already like given to me, there's so much paperwork and so much research you have to do more beyond the scholarship and already being able to study abroad. So know that if you want to study abroad, it's gonna suck, but you're gonna have to do so much paperwork, okay? And don't expect everything to just fall in your hands, but you just have to do it. Just like keep going and just go straight, because if you can't deal with it, then you're not going anywhere. And trust me, once you get past through the paperwork, it's all gonna be worth it. Also, being able to collect information, that also builds a trust foundation for your parents, right? Because every parent, if you've always lived under their roof, they're gonna be worried if you decide to suddenly go to a foreign country. So if you're like, Mom, can I go study abroad? Suddenly, of course, most likely your parents are gonna say no. But if you collect all the money already and you already found a program for yourself, already found a scholarship for yourself, just do everything on your own. Because then one, your parents are obviously gonna trust you, that have a bigger trust for you that you could do this on your own. And two, that's gonna be the reality when you go to a foreign country. Your parents aren't gonna do things for you. So if you want to go to a foreign country and you want your parents' permission, you have to prove to them that you are responsible enough. Like for example, when I was going to Indonesia, I didn't study abroad there, but I found out housing on my own. I paid for everything on my own. I bought the plane tickets. I had a plan. I got my visa and everything, and then I told my parents, because if I didn't prepare anything and I just told my parents I was gonna go to Indonesia, my parents, of course, they would definitely say no, because first of all, it's a third world country. Second of all, there were a lot of terrorist attacks around the time I was leaving. But then if I already bought the plane ticket, if I already did all the planning, all the housing, and I didn't need their help, and I told them that I'll do this on my own, then they have no choice but to trust me on this, right? So yeah, I would say you gotta prepare yourself and don't expect things to fall in your hands. If you plan something, you have to work hard to get it and just keep going, just keep on going. Gather everything you need, and then yeah, tell tell your parents that most likely they're not gonna say no. If they do, then I guess that's a bummer, but most likely if you could prepare everything on your own, then yeah. And if you already did prepare it, then they don't really, yeah, because that shows how much you want to go to that country, so most likely they won't say no to that. That's about it, you guys. In a nutshell, let's organize everything that just happened. First, choose a country / countries that you want to study abroad in. Then you have to look up universities in those countries that offer a program, international program or something. And then you gotta like, yeah, squeeze it into what is possible, what are the possibilities. If you guys are already in university, ask your teachers like if there are any partner universities. If you're still in high school and you want to go to an international program, there's a lot of international programs in especially Korea and Japan, so just look it up, guys. Just do all your research and you will find something if you look hard enough. After that, look up what you need to do to apply, and then for scholarships, gather information and just do it. Just apply and see what you can get. Yeah, and then if you're ready to prepare, just work, get your money that you need, so just gather it yourself if your parents aren't gonna financially support you on this, and then just go for it. Yeah, just buy the plane ticket and just go for it. And honestly, once you get to that foreign country, in my experience with Indonesia and Korea, you're gonna know that like it's not as hard as you thought it would be, because you're gonna get a lot of support. Well, I hope you guys get a lot of support. I got a lot of support. It's only hard, I would say, the first week or so when you don't have a support group or friends, but then once you get to know people on campus, you're gonna realize that a lot of people are going through the same struggles as you, and you guys could like look and like go like on a little adventure to the foreign country that you're in, and yeah, just make new friends. Like, it's gonna be a lot of fun, you guys. Like, of course it's gonna be full of up and downs, but then your mindset's gonna broaden, and when you come back to your home country after your study abroad, you're really gonna look at everything in a different light. Sometimes you're gonna be really grateful, sometimes you're gonna be like, I never knew that kind of world existed outside of like my bubble, basically. And most importantly, because you're gonna be living away from your parents, you learn to be more thankful to your parents, and yeah, like it's so worth it, you guys. So if you guys can, I highly recommend to study abroad. Yeah, just pick yourself up, guys. And if you guys really want to get ready for study abroad, let me just say there's so much paperwork that has to be done. So just know that just keep that in mind. And if it gets too crazy, know that everyone goes through it, because I remember before I went study abroad, like it was so crazy. Everyone was going insane with the paperwork because there's just so many things you have to do. And even if you arrive to your study abroad countries, there's still going to be more paperwork. So for like the first 2 months, 1 month before you go study abroad and 1 month after you've arrived, it's gonna be so crazy. So don't expect this to be an easy process, but it's all gonna be worth it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this helped in any way. Good luck on all of your journeys, and I'll see you guys all in the vlogs. Bye guys, thanks for watching.